What's up, my YouTube family? Sergeant Graybeard back with another Division 2 video. Today is Friday, July 23rd, and as always, I hope this message finds you healthy and safe. As some of you may know, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I started a new series called Family Fridays, where I just take some time and answer the questions that you, my YouTube family, send the channel. And with today being Friday, that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, if you happen to be new here, first of all, welcome. Secondly, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We would love for you to be a part of our gaming family. And if you enjoyed this or found it helpful at all, take a quick second and hit that like button. It really does help us out. Finally, as most of you know, we have giveaways here, and our current one is for a $100 gift card to either Xbox, PlayStation, or Steam, depending on which platform you're on, and all you need to do to enter is either subscribe here or follow us on Twitter. Either way is fine. The winner will be announced on August 1st of this year, and as I've said in every previous video, my friends, please keep in mind that watching our content is not a requirement to win. Only watch the things here you may enjoy. That's why you have the option of entering via Twitter. Having said that, let's get into today's video. So today's video is going to be a little bit shorter than normal, my friends, just because I have a bunch of grown-up stuff to do today. I mean, it's like, whatever. I just want to play games and not have to be an adult, but hey, what are you going to do, right? So anyway, there are two main things, or three really, that I really want to cover in today's video. The first thing I'd like to go over really quick has to do with exotics in the game, and I've been getting a lot of messages from people recently wondering, how do you improve the exotic weapons and items you already have? You know, how do you craft new ones? And the thing is, with this game, you don't craft new ones, you just re-roll the ones you currently have. Now, in order to re-roll an exotic weapon or item, there are a few things I want to point out really quick. First of all, on the right-hand side, you can see all the different things that you're going to need in order to re-roll, let's say, one of these weapons. Secondly, you need to make sure that weapon or item is not equipped or in your stash. It has to be in your backpack. At least for me, that's been the case. I haven't been able to re-roll something if it's an exotic and it's in my stash. But anyway, getting back to this weapon here, you can see that while it is a good roll, none of the stats are maxed out. So if I want to actually have this thing god rolled, I have to keep re-rolling it until it actually, shows up the way I'd like it to. And that is where the gamble is, my friends. So, you have no idea of knowing how the next roll is going to be. So you can see here the second roll is absolutely worse than the first. While one stat may be maxed out, the other two are definitely lower. So once again, I'm going to re-roll it and hope for the best. All I do at this point is I stay on the same page, I select the same item, and I keep crafting it until I get something that's close to what I like. This one, again, is no good, so I'm once again going to keep doing it. And this is where you also want to make sure you're keeping track of those resources so you don't wind up running out and not being able to continue anything you're doing. I believe it was on this attempt where I finally got a decent roll. You can see here that 2 out of the 3 stats are maxed, and for me that's good enough. Like, I will optimize the last one. It may take a bunch of time, some more resources, but again, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Now, there is one more thing I want to pass along, and that is, always remember, every time you craft a new item, even if it's something you've already had, it becomes brand new in your inventory. So go to your inventory, mark it as a favorite, that way you can't accidentally delete it, because if you do, it is no longer there and you have to refarm for the thing again. I've heard from so many people over the last year saying, what do I do? I've accidentally, let's say I've deleted the diamondback and I want one again, and what do I do and how can I craft it? Unfortunately, it cannot be crafted. You need to farm for it, where the rifle is a targeted loot, and hopefully you get another, and then once again you mark it as a favorite, and if it's not the way you want, then you have the opportunity to re-roll it. There happens to be one more thing I want to cover really quick in regards to exotics, and that has to do with certain ones that you've had to craft during your gameplay. So as most of you know by now, certain exotics such as the Liberty Pistol, the Nemesis, and the Dodge City Holster had to be crafted during your gameplay. I mean, there's also the Chatterbox, Ridgway's Pride, and I know some others as well. However, the question I receive is, if you accidentally, let's say you accidentally delete the Chatterbox, people are wondering, does that mean you need to go through all the steps again to get the components and then, craft the thing or whatever? And the answer is no. Once you have the item in your inventory, or should I say, once the item actually drops for you, it then becomes available in the general loot pool so you can farm for it like any other thing. Another way you can actually get it is if someone drops it for you. So let's say, you haven't been able to get the chatterbox, whatever it is, and you're farming with someone and they drop it and you pick it up. It then becomes available in your general loot pool as well. Obviously, pick it up, you save it, you mark it as a favorite, but then it should drop for you any other time as well. The next thing I'd like to talk about really quick has to do with conflict. And many of you have reached out to the channel, your players who play that game mode all the time. And it's very frustrating because when you're in that game mode, you do not gain any shade levels whatsoever, and in my opinion, that is completely wrong. Now, this issue also was taking place in the Dark Zone as well a while back, but the developers did fix that, so now people in the DZ do gain those shade levels. I am under the opinion that it should happen in conflict as well. However, my friends, I would love your feedback. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Finally, my friends, I want to take a moment and talk about our community here at this channel specifically. And I cannot stress enough how thankful I am that you are helping me create a non-toxic environment where gamers feel welcome regardless of anything going on in their life. For me, this is exactly why I created this. Now, one of the main reasons I'm bringing this up has to do with the last big giveaway we had at the channel. It was for a PlayStation 5. Now, I had reached out to the winner. She, was excited and so happy, and, I sent her the PlayStation, then she received it. Then I asked if I could, tag her in a tweet so I could actually share the good news with everyone else. And unfortunately, my friends, within 30 minutes of tagging her in that tweet, she was met with so much hate and anger for just winning something just because of who she was as a person that it was the most disturbing thing I'd seen. And not only that, she just completely deleted her Twitter account. Needless to say, I blocked all of the people who sent hateful messages, and that rarely happens at this channel at all. You guys are absolutely amazing. And one of the things I want to mention is the fact that so many of you took the time, reached out, you passed along congratulations, which I then passed on to her via email, and she was so thankful that everyone is really being supportive. And as I start to wrap this video up, I want to once again mention that, anyone can be a part of this family unless you're mean. If you're mean, you suck, get out of here, you'll never win anything. All I do is block you. You can put all the hateful comments you want. No one will ever see it. And again, just don't waste your time. Please go somewhere else. And look, I don't expect everyone to always get along and hold hands and sing songs and all that crap. It's not about that, but it's about respecting each other's opinion. And like I said, unless you're hateful and mean, that's the only thing I can't tolerate here. If you disagree with someone, have a conversation, that's fine, but do not bring anything hateful here. Again, you are not welcome. As I mentioned a minute ago, once again, I put this together for people to work together and to build that community where people help each other out. So, I don't care about your age, your race, your sexual orientation. None of that matters. And if it happens to matter to you and you're going to judge someone based on that, again, you can leave anytime. And I'm sorry to do a rant, my friends, but you know what? This is a place about, gamers and family and working together and all that stuff. So I just want to once again stress to you how thankful I am you're helping me create this. The future looks amazing. We have so much to look forward to, and I can't wait to, continue to bring you good stuff. On that note, my friends, I'm going to start to wrap this up. I want to apologize if you've heard a few weird noises in the background. I'm talking a lot with my hands today because I'm really into what I'm saying, so I've been hitting like the desk and the microphone and all that stuff, so I do apologize for that. However, like I said earlier, thank you so much for the incredible support, and I am so thankful you're a part of this family. Like I said at the beginning of this thing, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well. But most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.